The latter half of 2019 marked the beginning of the end for Blizzard Entertainment, with the banning of Blitzchung and a BlizzCon full of major reveals that didn't see full releases for years to come. And smack dab in the middle of all of that chaos was the launch of the Nintendo Switch version of Overwatch. This $40 code in a box was one of Switch 2's Miracle ports, a game from the current gen that they somehow got running in a decent state on this platform. But unlike those other ports like The Witcher 3 or Doom, this was a multiplayer game, one that would eventually become cross-platform, so for as well done as this version was, the trade-offs hurt a lot more. The game runs at sub 1080p and is locked to 30 FPS. The textures are all downgraded, and the loading times for crucial elements like character models are absolutely abysmal. But it is no longer 2019. We are nearly 6 years and one sequel removed from the initial Switch build, and things have certainly changed. The game is now more graphically demanding. Only by a little bit, but when you're working on 8-year-old hardware that was already behind the rest of the market when it came out, optimization is gonna be tough. And with Stadium releasing and locking frame rates on last-gen consoles at 30 FPS, you just have to wonder, how much of this can the Switch take? So in late April, I set out to answer that very question. So, join me on this adventure that I'm not sure anyone has ever gone on before. And if you have, this is your primary platform. What the fuck? Alright guys, you aren't ready for this. You are not ready for this, I promise you. Switch, Overwatch 2. It is time to break this thing. It is time to brick this console. I want to see this thing crash. That is my goal for today. That is what we are attempting to do. I don't think you guys are ready for this. I cannot believe what I'm looking at. Are you ready? Ugh. Dude, look at the visual quality. Like, I cannot believe how bit crunched this image is. Just the lowest resolution possible. And this is the main menu, by the way. This is not active gameplay. This is the main menu. Now, lucky for me, I'm not alone on this journey. As I got my bearings, my friend Daniel stopped by to help me warm up. And, you know, can I just say, not to brag or anything, it was not looking good for us. Hi, Daniel.
Why are you doing this on the Switch?
Because we want to crash the video game. It's rough.
I always deliver.
You really think this is a good idea? You trying to run a quick play while we wait for Tom?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Definitely down to run.
So I just had a crazy thought. What if we went to CC's Pizza again on Sunday?
Oh my god. Hey, maybe.
That's not a no. That's
Hey.
not a no.
You're about to leave. You're about to leave, so our CC's time is gonna be...
No, I can just come up on Sundays. I'll drive 2.5
drive
hours.
to go eat CC's pizza.
I'm so down.
No, I'm not gonna let you do that, I don't think. That's crazy.
I'll be up, it's okay.
No, the game was found, please. Please don't make me.
We're so up.
How long is it gonna take me to load in? Okay.
I'm already in.
Alright, I gotta play Freya,
Wife
right?
Weaver. Hey, Wife Weaver. He's on the enemy team, though.
My model is loading. My model is loading. Okay, okay, everyone's loaded in. This is new. Last time I played on the Switch build, whenever you joined a game, like, it took a minute for all the models to load.
Now you warmed it up some in the training range.
That is not how that works. While the overall quality of this build wasn't as bad as I remember, the loading was still an issue. It failed to load in models on time, some audio cues were late, and replays were a complete disaster. In terms of loading, it was not in good shape. Despite all of that, the game still ran and looked decent, so it was time to actually play a real match against real people. And it became very clear very quickly, I might be in a little bit over my head. I'm gonna type in chat, I'm using tilt controls after this. I've hit a couple shots of right clicks, but okay, I do definitely have aim assist. I can't move my sticks, man. It counts as like ADS. So it's like super, like, it's super fine. Maybe I should gyro during ADS.
Bro, get me off this character right now. I'm not cut out for the Junkrat sticks right now.
Are you on controller? You just fucking bad.
I'm just bad, bro. I'm just bad.
You're gutted. I don't think I've hit it. Oh, I took it. I hit a take aim and I killed someone.
You gotta get that airtime percentage up. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, you think so? Is that the squeaky wheel right now? Where's the door? Door stuck. I almost killed that ball. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't hold tab.
Why am I doing better than you?
I'm controlling.
You've been on Junkrat. You've been on Junkrat with a keyboard, and I'm on fucking Freya with a goddamn controller.
Okay, chill. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. Pipe down.
He's
pipe down.
locking the
Hey,
fuck
right.
in. My Mercy is damage boosting me. She doesn't know. I'm getting rezzed. The screen could not understand what was happening in time.
You see, I'm getting my impact.
Wait, I
meds.
actually hit a headshot.
Was that your first one?
Yeah, I think so. It was on ball. Or I think we're probably just in the pedal. Holy, I'm drunk driving on this character right now. Wait, I hit his brain!
Bruh, bruh,
Why?
bruh.
How are you supposed to aim on this thing, man?
Well, usually you're supposed to have, like, also switch players.
The worst part is that they pair you with 120 FPS PS5 players when you're playing at like 2. I didn't think about that. Oh my god, the disparity. They fucking treat you like a second-class citizen. They just throw you into the mines, man.
Somebody say mines. Say the line wrecking ball.
No. Oh. No! I think it's over. Yeah, if it wasn't obvious, we lost. Pretty badly. I could barely move my cursor or do anything useful. Doesn't help that my PC hitscan main is throwing himself at the backline on Junkrat, but you know, that's kind of besides the point. That being, I was in for a rude awakening once Stadium rolled around. Oh god. Oh. You know what's crazy? I think that this version is like substantially improved from when I played it. I wasn't expecting them to have done so much work on this. I thought they were gonna like put it out and like let it die basically, but I guess a whole new Overwatch has come out in the time that Overwatch 1 launched on Switch. We decided to play one more game as a warm-up, and I was forced to play tank. And if you are using your eyeballs right now looking at how I was moving during this game, you know this one didn't go well either. With my ego shattered, it was time to say goodbye to Daniel and get ready for the main course with Tom. My duo, and a full meal by himself, I might add. Alright, I think it's time for the stadium. You need a warm-up.
How could I possibly be Warner?
I want to play the Moira because I just spawn as many orbs as possible. I'm going to be real, Tom. After playing 2 games, I think they have done a lot more to this version of the game in the time since I've played it. And I don't know if we're actually going to be able to crash it. I think they have done a lot more optimization, at least in like the loading department. But Stadium is a different beast entirely.
Stadium's different, man.
Oh, our game is getting canceled. They're afraid.
The splash screen is so low res.
I cannot believe it. Like, that is so funny to me.
Like, is that not just a photo? We can't put a photo back
That
there?
I thought that info is not stored on the console. Like, I thought that was just stored in the server and streamed basically to what you're seeing. So like, why does that have to be so low res? You know what I mean? They were optimizing for the 3DS port. Need 240p images. Holy dude. The new Nintendo 3DS port where you use the nub to aim.
God, I wish I could see the frame rate.
VSync and 30 FPS. It's definitely something. I don't think I'm noticing it so much because I don't know what it should feel like because a controller is very foreign to me nowadays.
Oh.
The plan for the first game was simple. Pick Moira so aiming was easy and shit particle effects all over the screen until my poor Switch melts itself. And the first round was going pretty well for us. Until it wasn't. And it wasn't doing well for the console either. Yeah, we were probably going to be like hard trolling our team. They all went right? What the fuck? The feedback. Oh, I got a kill! Man on the right, man on the right. Oh, that's Lucio. Fuck.
I'm playing with a controller, but just looking at my Switch screen.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't have it hooked up to a monitor or anything.
It's on your desk?
Yeah, it's just sitting on my desk.
You can actually see if they're on Switch in the social tab. If they're on Switch, it shows a controller. Ah! This is why you need a community
We have
of
professional
people.
Switch gamers
Yeah,
here?
we do have a couple. I attempted. I made an attempt.
Okay, well, it looks like we're the only two on Switch.
Honestly, like, that makes a lot of
Alright,
sense.
I'm ringing us out. I'm ringing us out. Boom. Yeah, my ring, like, doesn't appear for a second.
Yeah. It's running. It's competent. I wonder if they'll, like, if they'll update it and, like, uncap the frame rate on Switch 2 or something, at least.
Okay, let's see if this is...
Holy, the FPS of the background stuff.
Well, that's so... is it that laggy for you?
Yeah, no, this menu is
The squares are
horrible.
moving so lag. If you back up to the wall, you know where it tries to load, like, your, like, it blanks out your silhouette?
Mhm.
It nukes your frames.
For real?
Yeah.
Like, the effect it applies on the...
Like, I'm like, jumping right here, and it's like, I'm losing probably half my frames.
Really? I can't get that to happen.
It might be the mythic skin as well.
Oh god. Can you imagine buying a mythic and they just have to like turn the particle effects all the way down because otherwise the game would blow up?
Did we get mercy ruled?
We did.
R.I.P. It's gonna need to knock us down a few brackets.
That first game was awful for us and introduced a new problem to boot. Think of it like this. The most likely time the game is going to crash would be in the later rounds with all these extra abilities stacking, right? Well, with two of us on Switch and both on controllers we aren't comfortable on, how are we gonna make it to those later rounds when we keep getting stomped? So we had to devise a new plan. Take advantage of broken builds. What if I play any role? How horribly do we lose if I get a DPS?
Oh god, if one of us gets on tank,
Yeah.
is it just GG?
In theory, you could just like
Go
play
Ryan.
Ryan and like, yeah, you could play Ryan and just tanky build
Ryan
it.
Hammer build?
Yeah.
You can make it work.
But like DPS, like what do you play?
Huh?
Okay, well I'm gonna have to find out.
Yeah, I think you go soldier.
Can we win one round? Hold on, I'm gonna come in and save the day. Where'd he go? Okay. No, he cannot. Alright, I found soldier up top. Wait, I'm running him down. I missed the rocket. I did a lot of damage, but I missed the rocket. Gyro aiming is the best part. I might have to try it out after this. This is fucking impossible. Ooh! Ash low. Boom! I get the Juno. I'm God's gift to Overwatch.
Hello.
Fuck! Even though we lost that round, it was looking a little more likely that we might be able to help carry. So I turned on gyro aiming and used the rest of this game to practice before we were, frankly, beaten to a pulp. Okay, I've got gyro on. Gyro should be great, but the problem is that the FPS is so fucking low that it's like, it can't keep up. I think I hate this. I think I hate
flanking
this.
with the visor, man. Oh my god, we actually didn't hit mercy rule.
We'll be sure to bring it back. We'll be sure. Yet after all of that, it was during this round that something neither of us were expecting happened. For this. Why'd you leave?
My game just crashed.
It did? We did it! So our ultimate goal of going out in a blaze of models and particle effects as our switches breathe their final breath just vanquished out of thin air to a minor menu loading hiccup. I should have known it was going to be loading taking us out in the end. It's always something with the loading on this console, man.
Dude, I'm not gonna have enough time to buy.
I don't care. I just need you in this video game before they all leave.
How much time do we have left?
6 seconds before the doors open.
Oh, I'm a blue dot. I'm a blue dot. I'll let you know when I got my... Okay, I'm T-posing. Wait, I'm grabbing my ass. Okay, I have my gun. I have my gun. Ah, yes, visor. Yes, visor. You know, I don't think we were the worst two players.
It's crazy.
Look at my goat. Look at my goat.
I can't believe it. I'm getting blamed for this game. Believe it or not, we didn't want to be done after 2 bad stadium games, so we hopped into another with a new, probably overly ambitious goal. Win an entire match of stadium. I think we're getting the hang of it. I think we can win.
These would be the heroes to do it on. Oh no!
My
Right,
Reinhardt.
I played that really poor. I'll be the first to admit that.
It was going to be a close match, but we had a couple of tricks up our sleeve. Yo!
It's big, it's big. Holy shit, send me the owl.
I don't like this. We won!
Oh my god, wait. Nah, I might be unstoppable on Ryan. Dude, the lighting looks so flat everywhere.
I know, there's no shading whatsoever. Are you good? Are you good?
Debatable. I have shatter, I have shatter, I have shatter.
Deep low. Holy shit! Oh my god, the Mercy's already building super tanky. Oh my god, I hit that rocket?
I'm getting involved.
I'm attempting. Mercy half. Where's the bot?
I need someone else to touch.
Oh. I don't think we were winning that, TBH. And then, a blessing descended upon us like a stork delivering the gift of life, or lack thereof, I guess in this case. Where's their Reaper? Ah, that was... He had a bounty too. Best way not to be able to cash it,
Wait,
right?
genius?
Oh, Bradley's back.
He's back. How far behind is Bradley in money? Oh, he's not that far behind.
Hey, Reaper keeps the bounty. What the fuck?
They just literally don't have the damage to kill me. I'm just walking at them. Did she go in with that? I assume
Holy
she'd get out.
shit. Okay, okay. In the blink of an eye, we were up 3-1, and our spirits were soaring. But, wait a minute. I made my wings out of wax? And it's getting a little hot up here, and oh god, are they melting? Oh my god, oh god, oh fuck! Oh, I'm gonna die to this May. Okay, I thought that went... I didn't know there wasn't a door there. I actually went right behind their team.
This map is kind of awkward, actually.
You're a little far, brother.
I got rolled. Dude, the May fucking pulled me in with Snowball.
I can't get away from May and I'm sprinting! How?
Oh man, that's fine. It's fine. Dude, how are they stomping on us? We had so much more money than them.
It was at this point where the hardware was really catching up to us. This little machine started chugging like he was a kid that had never had a soda before. I don't know about you, but my frame rate is like taking a fucking hit.
Yeah, it's getting a little chunky, I'm not gonna lie.
It's getting pretty bad. Kill the Reaper, kill the Reaper!
That's
Got Reaper. Got Mercy. Hey, can you touch?
I missed my charge! I hit the
Oh.
wall. I hit the wall. I stopped like an inch short, dude.
Oh my, the menus are so laggy.
Oh, Redwood Dam is such a bad last map.
Videos cannot be captured for this software. Oh my god.
Did your stream just crash?
No, I accidentally hit the share button. 3-3. All tied up. This was our final countdown. The Last Supper. The choices we made in this spawn room might just be the difference between success or failure. Huh?
Oh, I hit stat info. Did that just crash my game?
You crashed.
Did I hit stat info to see their comp? Okay, shit, I'm booting.
How have you crashed twice? I have not crashed once.
Maybe your Switch got better factory settings. I think I'll get in like right as the doors open.
Sir Thomas joined the voice channel. Your model is loading.
I'm entering game.
Your model is here. Did you buy your items at least?
No.
You did. You have the money. I suppose the monkey's paw always curls, doesn't it? Are you here?
Yeah, I have no models.
Okay, that's fine.
You know what? I don't suspect that'll matter much actually. I have Shatter.
You're nice. It's everybody. It doesn't matter.
Get the Mercy. Did we get the Mercy? I can't tell.
No, I couldn't even see him! I can't tell what's going on! This is unplayable. Like, this is actually so bad in late round stadium.
Alright, I got another Shatter.
I found the entire fucking team, but I got Moira. Hold on! We're taking the bot! Oh my god.
I got it!
Big. On the way. Nice!
I'm insane! Wait, I'm insane!
I get the May. Mercy one. Go.
Holy shit,
Oh,
alright,
ow,
so
my
winnable.
fucking brain hurts, man. Wait, is it happening? Are we bringing it back? Can the Switch still compete in the big 2025?
I've got you in my sights.
Oh my god, she remeked on my head.
I got Mercy. No, I just can't tell what's going on. Wait, get him! Oh!
I couldn't. The May forced me off cart, man. The May forced me off cart. Okay, wait. I actually had a sick play of the game though. Holy shit! Look at me. I cancer the coal with shatter. Oh, the frames. Oh, glitchy.
God damn it, man. Okay, well, I'm glad we got to get to a round 7 because
Yeah, I feel like that was a pretty good all around showing. I feel like.
I think we understood. We had 2 crashes on your end. I honestly think I was going to sub 10 FPS there.
Yeah, no,
Slideshow.
those fights. Yeah, if I can't imagine having to try to aim anything during that. Like I was just holding right trigger.
My gyro like wasn't sensitive enough that I couldn't like pull my shooting down since my attack speed was so high. Yeah, I think in that entire time we didn't play with any other Switch players.
I'm just looking at this chat. Wait, Tom is better on Switch than PC. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, what does that mean?
Thank you for playing with me, Tom. I appreciate it. That was a very fun time.
Anytime. I need to go re-download my Switch games.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Goodbye. Peace out. Well, with that, we accomplished what we wanted. We crashed Overwatch on Switch. And it wasn't even that hard. I mean, we did it twice, for God's sake. But more importantly, we checked back in with this version to see how it holds up, and it's not nearly as bad as I remember. There weren't any times in active gameplay with floating blue orbs, the frame rate in the normal game is solid, and the graphical fidelity is probably as good as you can ask for a Switch port. I mean, that really is Overwatch you're playing. But you know, I could be misremembering. It's not like I've played that much of this version anyway. Listen, COVID was a weird time, okay? Okay, we're gonna move past it. We're gonna keep going, all right? Thank you. Even with the state that the regular game is in, Stadium proved that it was way too much for this thing to handle. It starts to become unbearable later on, and that's if you can even get there in the first place. We didn't even play with any other Switch players the whole time, and there's a big disparity in hardware between all of the other consoles. There is a solution though, at least kind of. The Switch 2 is a more powerful console and also includes mouse mode, so there's a world where that platform has maybe the best console version of the game. I guess we'll have to wait and see once that thing comes out in just a few weeks from now. Oh shit! Hi! It has taken me a much longer time to get done with this video than I initially anticipated. And in that time, of course, this bad boy has come out and I've gotten my hands on it. Now, of course, I've been playing Mario Kart, and now that I have a working pair of Joy-Cons that aren't drifting, I'm playing Skyward Sword and all this stuff. But I have put away a little bit of time to dive back into Overwatch 2 on the Switch, and I want to kind of give you my update about what it is like playing on this console. It is technically a little different, that is for sure. Now, I want to make it clear, there is no Switch 2 version. This is the Switch 1 version of Overwatch running on the Switch 2. What does that mean? Well, it's the same build. It's the same maximum resolution and frame rate and everything like that. However, with the boost in hardware power, this thing does have some benefits playing on the Switch 2. Basically, there isn't really that much, but I believe Overwatch ran at a variable resolution, so now it is basically always at 900p or I think 720p in handheld, completely locked. It doesn't change at all. Same thing with the frame rate. The entire time that I played, and I actually was able to play Stadium and get to a 7-rounder, one that went all the way, all the distance, I never, ever, ever had a frame rate hiccup the entire time, which is great. That actually basically means that this version of Overwatch is identical to the ones on the other consoles, at least in Stadium performance-wise. But, you know, of course, I think we kind of all thought that was going to happen. You know, it's just a better machine. It can handle the frame rate better, yada, yada, yada. What was actually the most impressive is that this console has fixed the loading issues, right? It uses micro SD Express now. That is a much faster SSD-like loading system. And compared to like the 15-20 seconds it would take to load a character model, it only takes about like a second or two for the game to load in a model on the training range screen, and I never ever had any instance where my gun was disappearing or any of the effects were gone. Every time something was supposed to be there, it was there. Even in like the UI elements or the replays, you know, there was never a hiccup, there was never a stutter. This game does legitimately run exactly like it is supposed to on the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, I'm not going to say it's a perfect build. Obviously it isn't. It is the Switch 1 build. But if you are going to play Overwatch on a Switch, this is the absolute best way to do it without them having updated it specifically for this console. And now that the Switch 2 is out and we have these Switch 2 versions, Overwatch I think is a prime candidate, or at least some kind of update that increases the frame rate and the resolution for this version in particular. This console is capable of not only 4K but 120 FPS. Do I think it is going to be capable of that for Overwatch? Probably not, but at the very least, there is the possibility that 1080 120 could exist, 1440 60 could exist, and I will tell you that is going to be a monumental difference. If they wanted to do an actual Switch 2 version, that could allow them to increase the texture resolution and the audio and stuff like that. That's up to them. I doubt they'll do that, but at the very least, I would love to see some sort of resolution performance bump and adding mouse mode, because we already have gyro and mouse mode is even more precise and would make it even more fun. 120 FPS on a console with a mouse is as close as you're going to get to the PC experience without actually having a PC, and I think it is a no-brainer for what is literally a PC shooter. So that's it. I want to thank you all, but I want to talk specifically about the Switch users. Like, I cannot believe you guys, one, exist, but two, put up with this stuff. I mean, it really is impressive that you will play this subpar version of the game just because you guys love it so much. You guys deserve so much more. I hope you can get your hands on a Switch 2. I hope they update it for you guys as well, because it is insane the state that this game is in and has been in literally for the last like 6 years or so. So, peace out everybody. Take it easy. Please try not to melt your Switch too bad. Mine's in good shape, but I don't know about Tom. All right. Thank you guys. Take it easy. I'll see you again sometime. Good. See you then. Bye-bye. Hi guys, before you like, comment, and subscribe, which you should do by the way, I want to shout out my second channel. That is going to be Lane's Domain. There's a link down below. I actually don't have any videos on it yet, but I finally have an idea that I'm really excited about, and hopefully that video is out by the end of July. It's just about regular other video game stuff, completely unrelated to Overwatch, but I was really struggling with scripts and trying to find my own voice, and I think I finally got something that I think is interesting. So, if you want to see that when it happens, please go ahead and subscribe there. There is stuff coming, I promise. Like and subscribe and do all of that YouTube stuff. Here, follow my Twitch. I don't stream live very often anymore, but hopefully I'll be able to start again up. That's twitch.tv/Lane Hemingway. My Discord is down below if you are into all of that. I do have memberships on this channel. I have not been posting many membership videos, so when one goes up, maybe consider subscribing to it, but otherwise, hold off for right now. Probably not worth it at the current moment in time. And I think that is it. Thank you guys for bearing with me as I try to reshape what I want to do, find the motivation again. I just keep playing video games, and I play Doom and then Clair Obscura and then Mario Kart. Now I'm playing Skyward Sword, and I can't find the time to want to do this stuff. So hopefully I can. I am really excited about that second channel video. But yeah, that's what I've got. Thank you guys. I will see you sometime in the future. Bye bye. Take care. Peace out.